God is gonna give you a testimony that you're going to be remembering all the time, that will always make you strong so that you can cling on Him.
Power and glory, so people love that never.
Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Blessings Anita and I'm about to share with you a story time of how God saved us from the street. So it's like a testimony, right? Yes, I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time. Like I don't know but I just want to say thanks to God because He has given me the grace to do it finally. Before, I used to be afraid and be like, oh my God, if I share my story with my friends that I was living on the streets, what are they going to think about me? No, God, I don't want to lose my friends. I'm not going to tell them. No, I'm not going to do that. But I just want to say thank you to Jesus, because He made me put aside everything and just look unto Him and talk for Him and talk about His wonders. You too have something to share. Don't hide it. Share it with us and we're gonna be blessed through your testimony or the story. So I made a short clip of how we basically used to go on streets begging for the money. It's my first time making a clip. I hope you enjoy it. As I was recording this video, my camera unfortunately shut down and then the video ended up missing some information. But yeah, the video was inspired by a verse in the Bible, Psalms 105. In verse 2, it says, tell everyone about His good deeds. And then when you jump to 5, it says, think about His wonders. And then Psalms 26, it says that let even the coming generation know about the great things that the Lord has done in your life. Let your children know what God has passed you through, wonderful things God has done for you. Enjoy the video. So I've listed everything here so that I won't forget, because you know sometimes, to be honest, we tend to forget. Sometimes when you're in front of the camera you tend to forget things out. So I thank God I got the time to write everything here so that I'll speak the truth from my heart, because really God has done beautiful things into our lives. So I'm gonna be putting this down so that I will speak very well. You know, sometimes it's so interesting to use the hands when you're moving the hands across when you're speaking. I don't know why, but I just like you know, moving the hands while talking. So my story began in Congo, when we were still in Congo, before the wars began. So we were just living this normal life like everyone else, you know. But then until the wars began. When the wars began, so we were forced to move to another country that was safer, and then we came across Uganda. We moved to Uganda. So when we moved to Uganda, we did not live straight to the street. No, we were living at my mom's friend's place. So she was the one in charge of everything, the rent, the food, the clothing. At times I even felt sorry for her. But then I think the expenses became too much for her, that she could no longer pay everything for us. So she told us that she was going for a vacation. So 2 weeks later, after the lady had left for a vacation, the landlady came to our home and she told us she wanted the money for the rent for the past 2 months. We didn't know that my mom's friend had not paid the rent for 2 months before she left for the vacation. So we were like, what, 2 months? And she said yes, 2 months. And then we just knew that things were over. But then okay, she told us that she would give us only 2 weeks to stay in the house, and if we didn't raise the money to pay for the rent, then we were going to find ourselves, we were going to sort ourselves out. So we continued living in the house for the 2 weeks she had given to us. Then this second time she came back when she was really angry. She literally threw our things out, and then we didn't have where to stay. So we were forced to move, to leave her house and look for somewhere else to stay. And we initially came across this old building that was abandoned. It was a church before, but then it was abandoned. There was no one living there. For our eating, you know, the basic needs of life, what our mom did was that because she could not get a job, since she didn't know the language, we didn't know the language, we did not go to school, we had no money to pay for the school. The schools are not for free. So what my mom did, she sent me and my young brother and my sister, who was 4 years old, and told us to go and start begging for the money. And then, yeah, we had nothing to do because we really saw the situation that was at home. So I just told my brother, let's go. So my mom just followed us and told us, you take this road and you take this road and you take the other one. That's how we went on begging for the money. So, and this is how we did it. I'm going to illustrate it for you. Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon, madam. Yes, good afternoon. How are you? So, how can I help you? Madam, I was just asking if you have 100 shillings and give to me to buy something to eat. Please, madam, I'm starving. Please. Starving? Wait. Who are you? And what's your name? Where do you live? Madam, my name is Anita. And I don't have anywhere to stay right now. I live on streets. Madam, please help me. I'm so hungry. Please. You people. Let me see if I have some coins here. This is all I've got, so take this. I hope it helps you buy something. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. Take care. Bye. Oh, life is really not easy for some people. That is basically how we did it. I hope that you enjoyed the clip though. It was not perfect, but it's gonna be better next time. So let me just continue with the story. So that's how we did it. We went begging for the money, we went begging for food so that we could at least get what to eat or get some money to give to our mom so that she would buy some milk for our young sister who was by then 5 months, Jemima. Now she's grown up, she's 12 years I think. So as my mom was selling the clothes, so God gave her favor to the people that she was selling to, and you know, my mom is a prophet, so she started. I'm sorry, I'm just saying that you know my mom is a prophet. You don't know, okay? My mom is a prophet, and yeah, she's a very good prophet. So she started giving people the messages that God gave to her, and these people really started coming home with gifts to appreciate mom for the messages that she gave to them. People started coming, so my mom built a bigger church. She got a lover who is my father right now. They had children, and then we also moved into a very big house. Oh my god, I can't even imagine how I felt. I was like, Jesus, is this really us? Is this really us living in this house? Because you would flash back on the time when you were still living on streets and see where you're going to be living and be like, oh my Jesus, thank you. There is really nothing that we can give to God for the things He does for us apart from just appreciating Him, appreciating the things He does, and then telling them, sharing them to others who are in that situation so that they will get encouraged. God changed our lives, and then we left Uganda because in Uganda we were living as refugees. So the Swedish embassy brought us to Sweden. And that's how we moved to Sweden, and that's how I found myself living this life that I'm living today, that is full of joy, full of Holy Spirit, just full of praise, worship, and thanks to God. And that's why I cannot go back and leave God alone, because I know what God has passed me through. And I'm really proud of this situation that we went through, because I would not be sitting here telling you people that, you know, what would I be talking about? So I thank God because He gave me something to share. He passed us through this life so that we'll have a testimony today. And I believe that you too, God is gonna give you a testimony that you're going to be remembering all the time, that will always make you strong so that you can cling on Him. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does not cost any penny, because some of my friends usually ask me, how much does it cost? And please, it doesn't cost any money, it doesn't cost anything. It's just to go click on one of my videos after searching for my username, which is blessing A, and then click on that red subscribe button that's under the video, and then you'll have become the member. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to come back next week on Saturday for my music video. I love you so much. I pray that God gives you the courage to serve Him too, because it's so beautiful and wonderful and wow. I love you all. You God bless you and bless you. Bye bye.